We've just seen two fallow deer. I've just disappeared into that scrub. Aaron's going to see if we can stalk them. What happened?
Oh, I just followed them into the scrub.
Yeah.
3 and I just lost them.
Alright.
Yeah.
Don't see them.
No.
Bummer.
Nice though.
Well, that was pretty cool. Not sure if you got that on, or if I captured it very well, but just snuck into about 12 metres on a red hind, feeding. Didn't know I was there, so that was pretty cool. Footage is pretty average, but it's a bit glary with the sun and it was hard to tell where she was. It's morning 2. Matt and I split up today. We're both hunting, which is cool. So yesterday I was on the camera, so today I've got the bow, so see what we can do. But Matt's gone up the gully a wee bit further and I've cut out early, climbed up, and we're going to basically take a side each of Stag Gully and work our way up. We've got heaps of time, so just going to take it slow. Wind's not ideal, but we just go with what we've got and make the best of it.
Aaron and I are going to split up today. We're going to go up where we came down yesterday, but we'll take one side of the gully each, so the sun's just starting to hit the faces, so I'd imagine the wind will start blowing uphill now. We'll see how we get on. Well, I'm in the bottom of Stag Gully at the moment. I was hoping to be able to stalk this bottom section before the morning catabatics swung uphill, but I got here about probably half an hour too late. It switched, started going uphill just as I entered the gully, so there was a big boar on this digging here just in front of me yesterday. I was hoping to catch him out, but he's not there. Probably winded me. Fallow doe and fawn that I videoed earlier on has come out again, and I've just seen Aaron about 150 metres above them, so we're going to get on the radios and I'm going to guide them in, hopefully. Stop. Running out the other side, you might be able to get a shot. Well, he got busted. He thinks there was a swirl of wind and she smelt him, but yeah, good fun. Aaron's just looking for his arrow there now. He got a shot as they came out the other side and shot over the top, unfortunately, but all good fun.
Well, that was pretty exciting. So there's a sheep camp on the end of a knob that always holds a few animals, and I was coming down. I took a wee bit of footage, so hopefully you get that, and then on the sheep camp itself there was about half a dozen hinds and a reasonable 8-point stag for Marlborough standards. I got him pretty close actually. I probably got him to about 15 metres on him, and I managed to get a little bit of footage. The last little bit of footage I just took, which was pretty cool. Then he started to move my way, so I dropped the camera and went around under him to get him. He went over a wee spur, so I came up over the spur, and he was probably about 25 below me. Went to full draw, and you wouldn't believe it, but the old trusty bow that I've had for probably just about 15 years or so, I don't know if you can see that, it's called a D-loop. It's on the draw on my string, and what you do is sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera into this, but this is my re-release aid. I clipped it onto my D-loop. So I clipped it onto my D-loop, 25 metres away, pretty easy shot, side on, beautiful. Went to full draw, and as you can see, my D-loop broke, and the arrow went and landed in the ground in front of the stag, and the stag trotted off and took his hinds with him. He's roaring over the other side there now, so it's a bit of a shame really, because it wasn't that great a nick, and I actually replaced it before I came, but I didn't have any D-loop material, so I just used some of Matt's string. Lost the stag, but never mind. Good fun, and he got some footage, so that's cool.
My nerves are shot. I've just stalked down what we call Otago Gully, and stalked in on 3 hinds. Just too many sets of eyes. They had me pegged a couple of times, but just remained stationary, and I think this leafy camo is fantastic stuff. It certainly helps, and anyway, long story short, they busted me, took off, and the frustrating thing was too, when we were having a Mexican standoff, they were only 20 metres away, and there was a stag roaring up in the patch of scrub about 20 metres behind them, so I was hoping he was going to come down. The stag roaring over there. So yeah, busted again. Still about 3/4 an hour of light left, so I'll hang about here and see if anything else comes out. Too nerve-wracking. Good morning everyone. On our last morning now. Aaron's over the other side there stalking a mobber fellow deer that I've seen just in front of him. They're feeding in there somewhere, and that Matagari. Wind's still going downhill, so might be a good situation, I'd say. We have just had the worst luck possible. Aaron was stalking in on 2 fallow, and was just getting in range, and then a cattle beast walked out of the scrub right where the fallow were and spooked them. Gone. Man, talk about bad luck. Geez, hard luck about that cattle beast, wasn't it?
Yeah, bloody oath it was.
Heck.
Yeah.
I reckon you would read about it. Right where those fallow were, he came out.
Actually, while we're on it, talking about gear, me and Matt have just been talking about gear, but you may have noticed this trip, Matt and I have been wearing face veils, and I just want to give a shout out to it. It may look a bit funny, you may think it's a bit wary, but last year I wore one and I got shots on 2 animals that I don't think I would have got if I hadn't been wearing it, and this year both Matt and I have been wearing one, and it's pretty simple. It's just a real just a ridgeline one, and but it is 3D, it's got a bit of leaf, and we've had animals, which you'll probably see in the footage, that have come in quite close and they know something's not right, but they can't figure out what we are, and on quite a few occasions,
Yeah, those the hind with 2 yearlings that busted us in that heather.
Yep. And
And they, like, we were right out in the open, and they could see us obviously, but they just did not know what we were. They couldn't make us out.
No.
Yep.
And then I had that footage of one yesterday morning. I bumped her at about 12 metres and she ran and stopped again, because she normally, that we wouldn't get a chance on those animals. But so yeah, I mean, and it's light, it's breathable. You can breathe through it. You can actually wear it all day and it's pretty comfy. And when I'm not wearing it, it's just a matter of bit of advertising here for Ridgeline. But I mean, I can just put it down, and then when I see an animal, it's just a matter of pulling it up over my head, watch my winged up ears, and I'm back in business.
And when you combine that with a leafy style jacket and pants even.
Yeah, it's probably a bit, it's a wee bit extreme, but I'll tell you what, shit, it's made a difference, eh? It's really made a difference to the
breaks that outline, eh?
I find also, those ones when you got to come up over a rise, you've got to show your head first, and you got to get up and you got to get high enough to get a shot. Yeah. Especially with the bow, obviously. Coming up over the rise, they can see your head, but it just gives that opportunity to get a wee bit higher, because they're not quite sure what you are, and they stand and look. And I'm sure I've had shots and opportunities that I wouldn't have had had I not wear it. So, I mean, it probably cost about $12, I think.
Yeah.
This one. So,
good stuff.
Good kit. Yeah.
Oh well, that's the end of the trip, I guess. Morning hunt, we're done. I don't want to go home though, so I'm going up there. Bye.
Oh well, mate, another year done.
Yeah, another raw trip down.
Bit shorter than normal, but
it was.
We're still good, eh? Still good.
Unforeseen circumstances though.
Yep. No animals down, but regardless, for us it's not all about that. It's getting out in the hills and having a walk around, and we saw a few animals and had a bit of fun and made some good stalks, so it's pretty cool.
We had a lot of stalks actually.
Yeah.
Some really nerve-wracking ones and close encounters.
It's not easy either, is it? There's a lot of the groups that we found, a lot of the animals we found were in groups, and as we found out, it's a lot harder to stalk animals when there's 3 or 4 sets of eyes and ears as opposed to one. Makes it pretty tricky. You always seem to be nailed down by one animal, and you just got to wait for it to move, and it won't move. And
I would say the majority of the stalks that we got busted on were due to other sets of eyes. Makes it tough. Makes it fun, but also tough.
Yeah. That's bow hunting, eh?
Yeah, that's bow hunting.
It's good. And Mr. Longy lives on for another year, so we'll be back next year hopefully to see if we can find him again.
Yeah, David Longy, the big stag, the 9-pointer, you actually saw him this morning.
He's back there again.
So although we spooked him the other day, he was back 2 days later, so that's a good sign. And hopefully he'll be back next year.
Very good.
Till then,
good on you, mate.
Good trip. What are you doing?
Oh, done?
Yeah.
Oh, just playing.
You look like you're having problems.
Just playing.
Oh. After you.